Hi everyone. We have ourselves a really strong four-player game on Germany here. It's me, as always, funkdoc, going up against amitss1, daroj, and psteinx. So, a lot of the veterans you've seen winning games on here, all together in one game. Stein comes right out guns blazing with a bid of $5 for the 3-plant and gets it for that. I'm not quite feeling it for 6, maybe. I should. I'll bid 8 for the 4-plant for sure. This was why, I would rather have it for this price than the 3 for 5. Now the 4 is already getting bid up to $9 though, so yeah. Well, 50. We already know what's going under the deck this turn. All right. Okay. I think I'll actually bid 6 for this, which tells me I should have bid 6 for the 3-plant instead, probably. I should have thought that through a little further. Emmy takes the 9 there, which I like here, I think. That 11 coming in, though, is not good news. And Stein is usually, when someone starts with the 9 plant at the beginning, then it's good to buy 3 oil with the 3, just to make that 1 oil slightly more expensive for them up at the top there. Stein does the 1 build there. Okay. I think that's reasonable here. My build is going to be depending on what my opponent does. I'm either going single build in Würzburg or I'm doing a double build in Holland Magdeburg, I think. You could also build both of the twins and then just take whichever between Magdeburg and Erfurt later. It's a possibility. There it is. Oh, the triple. Okay. I clearly take Würzburg now. That's for sure. I think this was worth paying 6 for the 5 plant. Versus just not bidding on it and taking the 8. Now Emmy has it tricky. Tricky call here. I'm thinking the obvious build for Emmy here is Magdeburg. I mean, that's a corner expensive region of the map, but there's really nowhere else better at this point, probably. Oh, Daroj giving advice in the chat. People are divided on that. I don't really care too much, personally. I try not to do it myself because I know some other people get mad at it if you give advice in the chat as the game is going. But I'm not going to really police others doing it too much. Yep. Well, at least my build didn't get shit on. Then again, Javis isn't in the game, so I guess we could have counted on that at least. All right. I need to think about this. Ooh, I'm not paying 16 for the 10. I'm glad I got a little more money out of Daroj at least. This is an interesting spot. Emmett might buy a plant here. There we go. I figured Emmett might buy a plant because this allows me, Stein and me to bid fairly for the 13. We're all discussing the starting builds here. Well, I kind of have to buy this, I think. Even though Stein will take 16 and be able to power 3 this turn, I won't quite mind. Okay. Alright, let me think. I mean, no way in hell can I power 3. Bid a little more on this. Like, I feel like this is a better plant for me than it is for Stein right now. Like, I'm not quite sure what to do in that spot, because giving Stein 16 lets him power 3 right away, and with the way this market could possibly stall. I don't know. Just let me think here. We're talking. Yeah, we're discussing the possibility of if amitss had done a triple build next to Stein on the first turn, which is something I'd thought about, but I think there's just not going to be enough there because it's too difficult to get a fourth city, I think, if you start that way. I think building castle, as nice as it would be for step 2, would be a little too greedy for me right now. I would have to focus on Nuremberg as my next city, for sure. This has been a very chatty game here. Very chatty game. Hopefully market gets moving here. Maybe. I'm glad I made Daroj pay a mint for the 10 at least. That makes me feel good. Market's not going to move for another turn at least. And I'm not going to buy 23, I think. I'm not going to buy 23. I will stay content to play the turn order game here. Anyway, now I need to start attacking oil. Stein is the obvious target here with that 16. Well, I have to stay at 2 for now. Actually, if it came down to it... Okay, never mind. Daroj builds out and takes castle. Okay. I'd much rather lose castle than Nuremberg, so I'm okay with this. This does mean I probably have to build Nuremberg next turn, though. Well, Daroj is not going to have a ton of money. So, I don't know. This does give Daroj decent cities, and a decent number of cities in the middle of the map, though. Because I don't think amitss will exactly be hot to take Dresden anytime soon. Never mind. And the market stalls. So this is just going to keep giving Stein a big lead over the rest of us. Really? Yeah. I could... this is interesting. I could actually buy the 12 here and build to 3. That'd be kind of stupid, though. I think I just need to stay bottom here. Because Daroj is going to be desperate next turn. We could see market moving. Yeah. I think I want to stay below amitss here. I think I just want to stay below amitss. Oh, baby. Okay. Alright. Well, keep buying oil at least. Definitely want to buy and burn oil here. I want to keep coal stored for 25 there. Okay, good. Daroj didn't build. I figured he wouldn't. He may not have even, after, you know, driving up coal, he may not have even had the money to build Nuremberg. Not sure. All right. 24. Well, trash is cheap enough that 24 will be worth buying now, so I'm very glad to be bottom this turn, is what I'll say. Very glad to be bottom. And I do think Daroj is kind of forced into 23 now. Or he just passes again. Okay. Well, if everyone passes and I take 23, I'm not going to complain about that. Alternately, I could go 11 instead. That would still cost me one spot in the turn order, though, if I were to build. But I mean, I have to build. Like, I have to build this turn, regardless. Ooh, okay. Sure. Couple duds left in the deck, but not too many. I pass this. Okay, sure. 24. I feel like, I mean, trash is just cheap enough for 24 to be good. Like, I will be all the fuck over 24 if Emmett passes, but Emmett's not going to pass. What are the odds 25 doesn't drop? Very low. What are the other plants that could come? 21, I think, would easily be better because of turn order than 24. 20 I could live with. 18 and 22 would be okay. All right. 14, 15, 17, really the only major duds left. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. All that patience paid off. Okay. And I do have enough money to get to 5 this turn, and I can even store 1 extra coal. All right. Anyway, I just have to buy 1 coal. Yep, Stein talking about everyone's chances of winning. Yeah, 25 at cost with the oils being fairly cheap right now. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Next turn, I think I'm just going to build a 7. Although, I don't know. Was this 17 now? Yes, 17, 12, 17, 19, 27, 28. Both came in, along with 34 there. So I need to think about this now. Here's what I have to consider. Do I stall? Or do I trigger step 2 now? Is the question. I'm in a good position building-wise to trigger step 2 because I will have... Ooh, this is... Oh my... Daroj having to buy 19. Wow, attacking the trash for Emmy. This is ridiculous. Here's the problem. That is a weird play indeed. I might have taken 11 in Daroj's position. Yeah, I would have thought 11 over 19. So I'm debating this right now. It's this. Do I want to move the market? Do I want to build out now and move the market is the question. Okay. Need to think here. Need to think about this. Because the problem is that moving the market would help these other players. But then I'd be stuck in a bad spot for turn order. So I do think I have to just do this now. Even though it probably helps Stein, I mean, I think I'd rather just move things so Stein doesn't build more money. And then Stein can hopefully stay higher in the turn order. Okay, I mean, Daroj at least stays below Stein, so that's good. Okay, yeah, they all stay. I'm good. I'm good with this. I think this is the play. So I can get in a little jab at the oil there this turn. Well, 26, I think, should be guaranteed to stay on the market next turn. I mean, 26 was going to come next turn anyway, I think. Worst case scenario, I can take 27 here. And I should be able to still build at least one more, get some use out of it. I don't need to panic for 26, so I'm fine with this. 15. Okay, here's what I can think about. I can pass in this situation. I can pass. Force Stein to, yeah. Like, what drop could Stein realistically get? That'd be good. 20 and 21 would be the main ones. But I think I just set this up now and run with these as my plants going into step 3. Just don't buy anything more until then. We've gotten through most of the bigger plants now. Well, there is 21. Problem is, like, it's kind of a weird plant for Stein. I think he'll still put it up. 21's still potentially an endgame plant. But okay. Well, that was not the exact 2 plants that I did not want to fall after buying 27 came. I like that he only bought 1 coal. That's encouraging. And we know that Emmy's obviously not going to buy any more coal because he still has to burn that coal sitting on the 8 there. I'm expecting this turn he probably won't buy any trash, and I think he'll just build to 7 and use 26 and then the 8. That's what I think he's going to do. Because he doesn't have a whole lot of money at this point. Yep, as expected. Emmy really needs to get rid of that coal. So that it won't be sitting there whenever he next replaces a plant. Although that shouldn't be for a while, but still. Okay. All right. You see what I'm saying? Like, these guys are just not going to have a whole lot of money to block me here. Stein builds above me, huh? Okay. I think the better play for me is to jump into here. Just so I get something out of this. Or alternately Magdeburg. Magdeburg could be the place to go, actually, as I think about it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's a really big jump, but I don't mind it too much. A lot of potential cities this way. And it blocks Stein, who I think is my closest competitor in this game right now. It may not look like it in terms of plant power, but Stein has the money. And now 18 comes in. Let's clog up the market a little bit here. This is going to stall things for this turn. It's just too late for 18 at this point. Because M8 and daroj still need to build in order to use their 2 best plants they already have. I'm just glad Stein built a 10. Like, I'm really, really happy that I can stay below Stein for step 3. Even powering all my plants. I'll have to see what these guys do. What I want to do here is try to go bottom. Stay below both M8 and daroj for step 3. Is what I'm thinking here. My hope is that daroj panics a little. I mean, I just want to buy coal anyway to be safe. All right. Daroj does build above me. This is cool. I am taking this, sure. I'm here for this all day. I do not want to build above amitss, or do I? Need to decide on something here. One city can't be worth... Is one city worth one spot in the turn order is my question. I can't help but think at this point the answer is no. Question is, do I play bottom versus amitss? Do I play bottom? And I think the answer is yes. Usually on Germany, the answer is yes. So I kind of wasted money buying the extra coal, but I wasn't sure if daroj was going to build above me. I had to buy the coal to be safe. And maybe if I don't buy the extra coal, daroj stays below me. So that's a thing that happens sometimes. I'll buy extra resources in order to induce, to reduce the incentive for others to stay below me. So, like, I think of it as buying better turn order. Once again, plant stall. All right. Okay. Now we're coming to it. Well, no. Daroj and Stein both have 10, so Stein can't end the game this turn. amitss has more capacity than the rest of us right now at 11, but amitss not really going to be in a position to end the game here. Like, he has already built all of brown. He's completely blocked out of red. He would have to make this, pretty expensive jump into the south to even try to get more cities if he wanted to end the game. So yeah, I just pass again. Passed by 2 coal, and I think I just stay here. So 28 is on the market again as of right now. So I think once again the play for me really is to just sit here and stall at 8 again. Because I have to think, because next turn, like if people don't build this turn, building this turn would get us to the step 3 auction. I wouldn't be able to end the game next turn anyway, though, as I think about it. Also, resources are getting driven up pretty high for Stein there. Compared with powering 8 cities versus 9, like, I'm costing myself $8 in raw money each turn that I stay at 8 versus building to 9. But I'm thinking that going below in the turn order will make up for that, especially because that'll allow me to take red here. Because amitss the one other player who's competing with me for red, and I want to stay below him. Because next turn we will get to step 3 building. And I want to grab red. Yeah, I think Stein's going to build to 15. I don't really care too much about losing a step 1 city in the south. I don't really care too much about that. But that was a good build on Stein's part because we would not have gotten the step 3 auction next turn otherwise. Now we are going to get it. Stein's not going to be able to get a 7 cap next turn, but he will have 39 available to him. Which is still a great, great 6 capacity plant. Stein would rather get a 7 right now, I imagine, but problem is, all right, let's think about this. What all plants are in the game? All this, okay, so all the 7s are in the game. There's a fair amount of junk. There's actually, there's like 4 plants that are below 6 capacity, so those are all junk to me. I mean, this is still worth bidding. 39 is still worth bidding a good amount, I'm pretty sure. Like, Stein's not the player who really needs 39 the most, but it's still worth bidding. Once it gets past 50, though, like, I'm going to drop out of this one because me going bottom, I don't need to pay big money for a safe plant. I can afford to take stuff like 31 instead if I have to. Or better yet, 36. Ooh, Stein is stuck with rough choices now. Rough choices. Worst plant that could have possibly dropped there, and yeah. I am definitely going to pass this. $35, okay. Let me think about this. Well, decent chance to get a 7 here or a good 6. Still 2 more duds left. Ha ha! All right. Score. Ooh, wow, and 34 came right after that. Wow, I almost got dicked there. Okay. Can I end the game now is the question. Okay, hold on. I need 9 cities. No, that's just not gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I can do it this way. Let me think about this. Let me think about this, though. Let me think about this, though. Let me think about this. Okay. What's left in the deck? $38 should be safe for me with no 30 in the game. $42 would be like untouchable. Okay. I'm going to do it this way. So I do think at this point, Stein is my closest competitor here. What I want to do now is just build a actually build a 14. Build a 14, I stay below Stein. He won't be able to safely run the 31. I think he should. I don't think so. Like, the problem is, Stein is not going to be able to run the 31 this turn. I see what Stein was saying about buying up all the coal. Because I should have seen that if daroj bought all the coal, then Stein wouldn't even get enough coal onto the 31 to ever run it. Okay. Yeah. Stein can only power 7 cities this turn, which is a problem for him. I mean, he should be rich regardless, but I do think that could be a factor, potentially. And I assume he's going to build a 16 here. Game is obviously going to end next turn one way or another. Stein is going to be stuck up top of the turn order regardless, so he might as well build a 16th now. Okay, cool. Hopefully no one takes these down here. I would actually look at the south to complete my builds after this one, after Lubeck here, possibly. The reason I stored the coal there, by the way, was I wanted to be able to buy 42. That's why I want 4 coal in reserve after firing my plants here. So that way I'll be able to run 42 and 25 together to get to 18. Well, here we go. All right. Emmett needs this plant. Like, Emmett and Stein both badly need this plant. Emmett had to make an expensive jump into here to deny me these cities, which is nice. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to get to 18. Stein might win this, actually. I have a feeling all that early money from 16 is going to help Stein win this game. That's my hunch. Unless Emmett just goes crazy for the 38 and Stein doesn't get to... Actually, wait. The problem is, Stein has to get this plant. Because the only other 7 in the game is just untouchable for Stein. It's 36. And Stein is not going to get enough coal for that. No way. Not for 31 and 36 together. Well, okay, so Emmett's pretty dead, I think, considering he already dropped out of the bidding for this. So Stein gets his plant. So Daroj is a problem now because he bought that extra trash on the 19 earlier. Okay. I don't think 50 is the right play for me. I'm glad we at least built into this stuff before Stein could get there, so that's cool. But... yeah, I don't have 18. Stein might actually win this. God damn it. I really thought this was going to be my game, too. So yeah, it's down to me versus Stein, as it so often is. Now what I'm trying to think about is this. What's the builds for Stein? You know what I could do, actually? Hall and Erfurt. That's an option. It'd be pretty expensive, though. Because, let me think. Oh, no, hold on. All right. Leaves me with 12. That leaves me with 10. Okay. How do I best dick over Stein's builds? Okay. So Stein would get these for 20 and 26. That's clearly his two cheapest cities. So this is where I have to do math, sorry. I have to figure out like what I pay versus what Stein pays, since we're the only two players who can win here. All right, so if I just take my cheapest cities, I think it would be this, this, this. That would leave me with 16. But then Stein, so I pay 16. I would leave me with 16. Stein would pay 20 and 26. Stein would pay 46 for those two cities. Whereas if I build... If I build Hall and Erfurt... and Constance, that would leave me with 10. And then Stein's cheapest cities would be Stuttgart, 27. Hold on. Okay. I'm just thinking here. I'm just thinking. Okay. Stein would pay 46 for these if I were to build here. Whereas if I built those, then he would pay 27 plus 26 is 53. So it'd pay 46 versus 53. So I think I think basically so if I do this build, then I make Stein pay an extra 7 and I pay an extra 6, right? Because for him, this is 20 and 26 versus... So you pay 46 this way, and this one would be 27... 46 versus 53. So he would spend 1 extra more than me. So I think I gain $1. Yeah, pretty sure. Yep, I figured Stein would win. So that shows the power of early money. Now I learned a lesson about the 13 versus 16 bidding in that situation. When you know another player's cheap cities and can buy like a plant like 15 or especially 16 and can power 3 cities immediately with it on turn 2, be very careful about giving them that plant. That's what I'm learning from that. I think I just take the 16 there even though I can't power 3 that turn, knowing I can power 3 on the next turn. Still make good, make good money overall. In retrospect, that's what I should have done. Had I done that, maybe, I don't know. It's tough to say because then I'd be in a worse spot for turn order, so I don't get that 25 drop. I don't know. But yeah, big congratulations to Stein. Overcame 25 and 46 at cost. Very impressive. Like I said, that's why Stein's the man. One day, Stein. One day I'll actually beat you in a 4-round video. Well done, and see you later.